Yeah, we're gonna start now. Oh man, this is crazy. Good laugh though, but right now, welcome to Virus Cipher. This is a special, I guess you can say,
Special.
yeah, this is a special. You know, we've been out the loop for was a month and a few weeks, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, due to situation, we lost a brother. If you don't know, now you guys know. Major big part of what Virus Cipher is due to because of shop. I ain't trying to get too emotional. I'll let you go, Dre. Go ahead, Dre. I can't right now.
I got you, bro. So as everybody should know, Viral Cipher was Shock's baby. He started this was a couple years ago. We've been going strong now, right?
Yeah.
3 years in? 2 years in.
Yeah.
2 years in, right? So he was a brainchild. This was his baby. He did all the editing. S did all the topics for the most part. Thank you, S. Appreciate you. But we wouldn't be doing all of this without him. Like this was the reason why we all got together. So it was something that he thought of in his mind, and we brought it into reality. And we've been making this thing go strong for a few years now, and it's going to be different without him here. But we're going to try and do our best to. Who are these people jumping? What's these random ass names?
This is an open Zoom.
It's crazy. Yeah.
If your video's not on,
I mean,
oh, there go Dave. I'm like, who the hell is all these people? Yeah, so
You said 7:15.
I know. We a little early. We black country.
hey, what's up, Myra? How you doing?
Myra, how you doing? So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a special episode today, just pretty much talking about the brother. You know, if you have any words to say, any stories you want to share, we're gonna do that here today, and then we're gonna try and get back on some type of regular schedule after this going forward. But it won't be the same without him, and we'll never forget him. But we're gonna try and move forward and try to see what we can do together.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna start with you, Dre, since you're on the
wow, you're just gonna you're not even giving me a break, right? No breaks, right? Yeah, thanks. So I'm gonna let Danae go because
wait, why we backing it off? Hold up.
Because I need a 2-second moment for myself.
Okay.
So Danae, please share a story.
Well, I think I probably knew him the shortest, right? When I first met him, I mean, pure jokes. Walked in the kitchen, y'all sitting around the countertop. He introduced himself. It's Shock. And I was like, huh? What's his name? But then you called him Rashawn too. So I was like, okay, all right, we got it. But yeah, no, it was cool. Then we went out for Andre's birthday. What was that?
Oh, that was crazy.
When Beetlejuice was in the club.
Yeah, so we went to Fusion for our birthday in Astoria. Yeah, that was a long night. Oh, Esty was there too, but S doesn't remember anything because
no, really?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so
he was super drunk.
I don't know if this is acceptable, but I don't think I ever seen the lights come on at a strip club.
Okay. We were not at Fusion at that point. That was something else.
Yeah, somewhere else. We went multiple places.
She went to that place by herself. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't there for that part.
Well,
I'm sorry, Mom, if you watched this.
I guess this was drunk Andre.
I wasn't there.
Cool. Either way, it was a great time. That was my first night out in that area of Queens.
That was the first time you went out?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to go pick up old boy from your job. Was riding around. Yeah. It was a good time. So that is my lasting memory of Shock.
Hey, S, you remember that night? You want to talk about that night?
This y'all time. Go ahead, speak. Do y'all.
Oh, you don't want to put some 2 cents in about what happened that night?
It's y'all story.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why is everybody not talking about this?
Yeah, because it didn't happen in real life.
Yeah, so
parallel universe.
Yeah, so that's her story.
It was cold. And we were outside of a Rite Aid. There was a lot going on.
It was February. My birthday is February. It's gonna be cold outside.
But the funny thing is, I remember this part before y'all even got there. It was me, Shop, Justin was in my car. And y'all was taking mad long because I think y'all went out to eat, right?
Went to eat first,
Yes, we did.
So me in my car, we just taking shots, waiting. We was like, y'all niggas taking mad long, so we taking mad shots. So by the time y'all came, we was already.
Y'all was lit, son. Y'all was lit for my birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all was more drunk than me on my own birthday.
And then I just know I fell asleep in the club.
Yes, you
Oh
did.
my gosh, no, I have a picture, y'all.
Yes, you did.
So
Yes, you did.
busy in the club.
Yeah, get
Y'all
your
look
phone. Get your
so
phone.
busy.
Go ahead, go get it. Go get
I
your
got
phone. She gonna show the photo. Yeah, go get your phone. Yeah, so yeah, I was definitely drunk on my birthday, but I appreciate y'all. It's fine. It happens.
Y'all could barely even stand still to take the picture. Y'all was there. Oh, yeah, we good. We had no. We going.
You mad extra right now. But yeah, that was a good night. The first time I met Shock was like 6 years ago over at City Rib back in the day. For those of y'all who remember City Rib. And matter of fact, the first time I met Shock was the first time I met S was the second time I saw Shock. So we was at City Ribs hanging out, and we were having an event over there. And I think everybody just invited mad random people to come hang out, have drinks and stuff. And me and Shock was just chilling by the bar, talking and shit. And I felt like somebody was watching me. And I couldn't figure out who this person was because it felt like a large shadow was over my shoulder. And as I was talking to Shock, I'm like, yo, who's this big dude standing by the door looking at me right now? He's like, what are you talking about? And as I turned around and pointed to the gentleman, he's like, oh, that's my boy S. He's like a big teddy bear. Don't worry about it.
Right. That sounds just like him too.
Yeah, but that's not the feeling I got in my soul. I felt like I was in danger during this moment in time. So I'm like, nah, the dude by the door with the hat on, with the Yankee fitted, is that your friend? He's like, yeah, that's my boy S. He's good. I'm like, but I don't feel safe right now. Why is he looking at me like that? What I didn't know was that I was having conversations with some of S's friends that I come to find out he's very protective of. And S indirectly threatened my bodily harm in 4 different occasions in one night. And I found this out later on in life that S was trying to kill me that night.
Yo, you gotta chill, bro.
I'm just saying, you wanted to push me into traffic.
Oh, wow.
After you beat me to death. So, Shock that night sort of saved my life, in more ways than one. So thank you for that. And S, you have anger problems. You should probably work on that.
Word, this is not about. Yeah,
that's the story I want to share. Okay, that's the story I want to share. Thank you very much. Deja's got a good story too.
Go ahead, Deja.
Deja's story is very interesting, Deja. I would like to hear it again.
All right. So the first night I met Shock was maybe 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was like 4 years ago.
Maybe. That night I met Shock, Dre, Justin, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Atlantic City with a friend for her birthday, and I seen somebody in the elevator. He pressed Penthouse, and I was like, okay, I'm trying to party with y'all. It wasn't none of y'all. Went up there, found out what type of party it was. And I just felt a little bit more comfortable knowing that y'all was on the same type of time that we were on, which was not with the swinging stuff.
Yeah.
And we just sat in the corner all day and just cracked jokes on everybody else that was disappearing in rooms, doing whatever they was doing. And then, I don't know, ever since then, I think that night we all found out we was from Queens, Brooklyn. Found out I lived 2 doors down from Keith's dad.
Right, yeah. You live super close to Keith's dad.
Yeah, and then I think like 2 weeks after that was Cinco de Mayo. And y'all invited me out again. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then by the time I seen y'all in the club, though, y'all was super drunk. Like, y'all had the wristbands where you could get unlimited drinks. And Shock was like, don't even buy a drink. Just, here's my wrist. Get a drink. I was like, okay. And then, like, ever since then, we just been chilling. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all mean a lot to me. I don't really like people, so you should take that and run with it, okay?
Well, thank you. Thank you for that.
Okay. Appreciate that one. Okay. Well,
what up, Jackie?
No, Jackie, what's going on? I see Myra's in the building. Talk to us.
Go, Myra. Take it off mute.
Hi, everyone. So I've seen you all in the podcast that Shocky was part of, and I called him Shocky. Today's the first time I've heard him being called Shock. So I do apologize if I call him Shocky because I've always called him Shocky. I know his name is Rashawn. I don't feel as fluid as you guys are with my Zoom talking. So I did write something up about Shockey. I met him in 2018 when I was following a meme account called Funniest Memes or something that's no longer on IG. And there was a guy named Mike who was controlling that account. So I had moved to Queens from Jersey and I was looking for an apartment. And I know Shockey's grandma lives out in Brooklyn and he knew of a lot of people in Brooklyn. So Mike, I've never met Mike, but he suggested I reach out to Shockey because he has a lot of connects out in Brooklyn and Queens. So I blindly just reached out to Shockey on IG like, hey, you know, your friend Mike told me, can you help me out? And he tried to help me out, but I ended up finding an apartment. It was really nice knowing him because he was very well-mannered and helpful in all ways. And it was really refreshing to meet somebody who was so selfless and genuinely, you know, helpful to others. He was always easy to speak with and a great listener. He hated it when people cut him off, and I always cut him off every time he started talking. You a cutter. You always cutting people off. You listen. You don't listen. You know, that was his thing. He helped me with my technological issues because even though we do live in 2020, I was never good at computers, and he helped me out a lot with that. He helped me with my Fire Stick. I did appreciate his great listening skills. And when I did have boy troubles, he was always there to give his proper advice, right advice. He never took side, his side, her side. He was always neutral and gave you and told you what was right. He would always tell me, and I would cut him off again and keep ranting about my boy trouble. And he'd be like, Mira, you got to listen. When a man tells you he don't want you, he don't want a relationship, you have to listen. Don't go believing other things because he's telling you for what it is. You got to listen. And that's something I personally will take to my grave, that one advice, because he spoke the truth. And I learned a lot from that advice. He was like a brother to me. And I did appreciate everything that he has told me. I also appreciated his loyalty. And he took pride in his loyalty that he had with you guys and his friends. He said he always looks out for his friends and he always has friends who's looked out for him. And if they don't, he's cut them off. But loyalty was something major in his life and he took pride in that. So one other thing about Shockey was his character. He always reached out. If something was wrong, he always reached out to you. And if you reached out to Shockey, he made sure he followed up and got back to you. If he was busy, he'd tell you, fam, I'm busy, I'll get back to you. And he always did. Last time I heard from Shockey was September 10th, was when I reached out to him with a meme because we would always send memes back and forth. And it was about Hennessy. Hennessy equals pregnancy. And he would tell me about his own women in Hennessy that always cracked me up. So I sent him that and he wrote LOL in return. And I left it at that. Little did I know that was going to be the last time I was going to hear from him. And I felt terrible when I did find out about his passing. I wish I had asked him, you good, fam? Like he always asked me, you good, fam? So I regret not asking the questions, knowing that he was going through what he was going through. Looking back, I've come to a conclusion. And I believe Shockey was an angel that was sent to us from above because angels do come here and make us feel and help us be better people. I'm thankful today and forever knowing that Shockey is still my angel, making sure that we do the right thing as he watches us from above. I feel proud and privileged to have been graced by Shockey and his pure friendship and his kind heart. And I just want to say till we meet again. Before I end this, I just wanted to read a meme that I came across today, and it related to how I felt about Shockey, which says, you can meet somebody tomorrow who has better intentions for you than someone you've known forever. Time means nothing. Character does. And that's one thing I can proudly say and speak on is Shockey's character. He was a good man, and I'm thankful that I met him, and I'm thankful I get to say this about him today. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mira.
Thank you.
Definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm trying to make a thug cry. But,
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
See, we got Jackie. What's going on, Jackie? You up next?
You, Jackie, on mute.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Good. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
And I'm trying to get it all together. Y'all making me.
Well, you know, so my name is Jackie, and Rashawn and I have been friends for, I don't know, 13 years, 12 or 13 years.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, and I've known S for just as long. And what I can say is throughout those years, Rashawn was always the same. You could always expect reliable Rashawn. You could always respect an ear to listen to whatever I needed to talk about. And consistency, like that's something he also, just as Mira just said, he prided himself on consistency and prided himself on honesty and loyalty. And I'm sure everybody on here knows that. And that's something, you know, I didn't, back then when we met, I really didn't pay any attention to those things. I just kind of thought it came with the trade. No matter who you met, everyone was sort of the same. And, you know, Rashawn would always say, like, not everybody has your best interest at heart. You have to watch out for yourself. And I just, what's that?
That's a fact.
Right? Like constantly. And, you know, I would just take him for granted. If I'm being honest, I would take it for granted and just, okay, you know, there's Rashawn thinking he knows everything again, you know, like conversations in my head and to him, obviously. And now here I'm sitting this many years later, over a decade later, and I'm like, yeah, he was right about 99.9% of the things that he told me were going to happen or that did happen. So anyway, I find that interesting because I don't know anybody like that in my life. And I have a very small circle, and he was a part of that circle. And, you know, I'm heartbroken, and okay. I'm definitely not going to last for a few more minutes, but he just wanted the best for the people he loved. Just always. He didn't always, you know, one of the things we talked about was managing yourself and your emotions when somebody you love is doing something that you don't agree with or you think. And, you know, Rashawn, like, he had very strong opinions. Like, what he thought was it, and you couldn't tell him anything else. Mm-hmm. And, you know, one of the things he said, you know, as recently as a few months ago was that was something he was actively working on, curbing. And I thought that was really interesting to hear coming from him. So it just gave me faith that, you know, even the headstrong have room to grow if they allow themselves. And he did. And again, just as Mira said, I wish I had asked him more, that when I inquired about, you know, his health, we would have video chats pretty much every night or every other day. And I did notice a few things about his health, but I just chalked it up to a lack of exercise, you know, lockdown, maybe lack of proper nutrition. I know I wasn't eating the greatest during quarantine, but I do wish I had asked more. And you try not to live in the past, and you try not to live in regret, but it's something I do still go through in my head. And, you know, it'll probably be like that for a while, but I'm okay with that. I lost my mom 6 years ago, and Rashawn was the only friend abroad. And I have a lot of friends overseas as well. He was the only one from abroad. I'm from Toronto. He was the only one abroad who came for the funeral. Everyone here was, you know, pretty much Canadian, and that was it. So anyway, that I share that to share his character and how loyal he was. But yeah, one thing I will say is just a call to action for, you know, everyone on this call who he obviously cared about, is whether you're going through crisis or not, I'm just inviting you to talk to someone, talk to a third party, talk to someone who's a professional, who's trained to listen to you. Because if we're, you know, preaching things like, let's take care of our bodies, let's watch what we're eating, let's move our body, let's take care of it, we also need to be taking care of our mind. And I feel like, you know, maybe things could have gone differently for some of the people in my life had they talked to maybe a therapist or a counselor or someone about something they were going through. So that's what I wanted to share.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely appreciate you with those words. Myra, you up next. Other Myra.
I'm here.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you guys?
I'm here.
So, it's really hard for me because I knew I was immediately going to get very emotional. I'm not one to do that. I don't like to show my feelings or emotions. And with Rashawn, he was one of the persons who I was able to do that. Vent and talk about anything and everything. I've known him for, it was actually exactly 5 years this month. I remember back in 2016, I hit a rough patch in my life. He's like, look, fam, like, I got you. And everybody on this phone call knows that with Rashawn, it was loyalty over everything. Okay, so he said, fam, like, you need support right now. You need to get out of there. You need to get away. Come to New York. He's like, I got you. What days are you available? And I said, no. I'm like, it's fine. Like, look, like, I appreciate your support. You're amazing. He's like, what days are you available? He texts me. He's like, your flight is booked. You're coming out. And I think that's why I didn't get a chance to meet any of you guys, was because, you know, I was going just through a lot at the time. And he just wanted me to get away. And it was a very emotional year for me. My dad had passed away, and I got so emotional when it came down to Rashawn's passing, because he passed away from the same exact thing my dad did. And I did talk to him. We would talk about at least 4 or 5 times a week through WhatsApp. And when I wouldn't hear from him, like within at least 2 days, I would reach out. Hey, you know, what's up? What are you doing? You're not hitting me. Are you okay? We would always on each other's ass, you know, just to make sure we're both okay. When I had a fender bender a few weeks ago, and I think it was like 6 weeks ago, and he immediately was like, hey fam, like, are you okay? You know, hit me up. Let me know everything's good. He would always say, if you're good, I'm good. I video chatted with him, I think it was 2 months ago. And I saw his face, and he looked a little thinner. And I said, hey fam, I said, you're looking a little thin to me. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, are you okay? He's like, yeah. He's like, no, I'm fine. He's like, you know what? He's like, I was drinking a lot of sweets, a lot of juices. He's like, and yeah, he's like, everyone's telling me the same thing. Everyone's telling me that I've lost weight. He's like, I don't know what's going on. He's like, I think it's a stress, and, you know, working from home. He's like, I like it, but, you know, you can only handle it for so long. I said, you need to go to the doctor. I'm like, do me a favor, go to the doctor, you know, just go get checked. Let me know you're good. I said, because remember, if you're good, I'm good too. He said, all right. He's like, no. He's like, I'll be fine. He's like, I've already gained actually some of my weight back. And I said, all right, but promise me, like, if you don't feel good or if nothing changes, you're going to go to the doctor. He's like, yes, fam. Like, don't worry about me. Like, as long as you're okay, like, I'm okay. I already told you. So we're going back and forth after that. Like I said, we would chat at least 3, 4, or 5 times a week. I didn't hear from him probably for like an entire week this one time, and work's just been busy, so I didn't ever bother, you know, reaching out. Are you, like, hey, everything all right? I haven't heard from you. And I was actually with someone that day. I was going out to brunch, and I remember saying, I just had like, I don't know, like, I just had this like nasty feeling. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't heard from Rashawn. I was saying, it's not like him. And he's like, reach out. Everyone here in Cali knows about Rashawn. Everyone, my family, my sisters, everyone knows about him. I talk about him like that is my brother from another mother. So I sent him a voice message, and when he did not respond that day, I immediately knew something was wrong. I reached out to everyone on Instagram that he followed. I know a couple of you guys I reached out to, and my friends were also like, dude, like, you're being too much. You're being a little extra. Like, calm down. Like, maybe, you know, I'm sure he's fine. You're just, you know, you're overreacting. And I'm like, I just feel like there's something wrong. Nobody responded, I think, till like the day later. And I think, is it Colleen? Responded to my message. And she said, reach out to his brother. And when he told me, I swear I just felt my heart drop. We all know his birthday was this month. I was supposed to be out there this weekend, actually. And we both said, we're not going to go this year without seeing each other, fam. And I didn't even get the chance to say bye to him, to hug him. I didn't. Sorry, I had a phone call. And it hit me harder than I thought. And I think especially being because, like I said, he passed away the same exact way he passed away was the same way my father was found too. So I just kind of like reliving a memory. And just knowing that no one was there with him when it happened. And he was always there for all of us, always. And my biggest regret was just not telling him and pushing him to go to the doctor. You know, things happen for a reason, and now we know he's an angel watching over us. But I miss him. Like, I fucking miss him. It was every single day, almost mornings. On my drive to work, it was him and I, you know. And then my drive back, it was him and I. And I don't have that anymore. I miss him, and I really wanted to be a part of this because he meant a lot to me and always will. And I felt the need to have to be here because to him, loyalty over everything. And that's what I had to say. I love him. I love you, Rashawn, and I know you're watching over us and smiling at us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Definitely appreciate those words.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Before we get to Keith and the other few people, I'm gonna go to Colleen, one of our other hosts. Colleen, speak up.
I'm here. Oh gosh, this is very hard for all of us. He was clearly someone who knew how to. Is that my phone echoing?
Yeah.
Right. Hear me better?
Yeah.
He was definitely someone who knew how to connect with people. My story of meeting him is not as nice as everyone else's. I was definitely, so I guess I'll lighten us up a bit. I was definitely like the annoying little big sister. And I say big because of my personality, not because I'm older than him. He's always told me that I was one of the dudes, but they never let me go on any of their trips to Canada and stuff. They barred me. They told me that I was not allowed because I was reckless.
You can't go.
Right, because I was reckless. And then when I got married and stuff, they were all shocked because they just thought that I had a penis and that
I was just gonna be a player all my life, and that's not how I am. So pretty much when we met, it was arguing right away. I think we started out with, oh, so where you from? Are you from the Star? Oh, I'm from the Star. Oh, you know this one? Yeah, that used to be my little. That's why he was, and it probably was a lot of people who was my little whatever. So he was like, yo, you not a girl, you're not a female. You gotta. He used the D word. I've grown since I've met him. So I don't curse as much as I used to, but I'm serious.
I say it for him. You a dick.
Right.
Yeah.
So that I had one of those, not that I am one, but he
Both,
called me one. He called me one too. Right.
Yeah.
The last time I seen him, virtually was when we did a podcast, which I believe was at the end of July. It had to be the 29th or the 30th, somewhere around then. And he looked fine, right? He looked absolutely fine. We sat, I told him that I was buying a house and him and S had to come and help me move on the 18th of September. So then I seen him at S barbecue little party, and we had that kind of relationship. So I was like, yo, like, hold on. You out here looking like Al Sharpton, like, what's going on? You good? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. See Dre laughing, but Dre don't even remember seeing me at the cookout. It's hard.
I know. It was at my house. That's no idea.
That's how I approached him. I was like, because when I walked in, I'm like, okay, who is this reaching to give me a hug? And then I looked again. I'm like, you look like I could take you. I could probably knock you out. Like, what's going on? And he was like, nah, they said, so, but so I had lost some weight, but I'm boxing now and I'm gaining my strength, and I should have pushed. We all could have and should have, and I feel like I should have pushed a little bit more. I should have had like some sort of intervention, because I was like, a thing that we said to each other from way back when we would our partying hard days was like, yo, don't wake up dead drinking so much. Like, that was something that we said. And I'm like, come on now. And you drinking? Like, come on, relax. Because you look like you drinking too much.
You drink that day.
Right. But it appeared he had a cup. I didn't even have a cup. I just told you I didn't drink. I didn't have an edible, anything that day. I just was coming to show.
Why are you saying stuff like that? What are you talking about? Nobody did that. What are you talking about? It was a wholesome family barbecue.
You incriminating people on here. Don't do that. Just
Thank you, Colleen.
Right. I see how I handled that, because I've grown. I'm a big girl now. So that was the last time I seen him in the physical. And then I reached out to him. First of all, I got dozens of voice notes from him. So sometimes I catch myself listening to those while I'm on a train. And each one is him cursing me out like, yo, that's what I be talking about, because you get drunk. This was back in the day a couple of months ago when I would get drunk. He like, yo, you get drunk, and you start texting me, and you start riffing, and I don't even know what you spazzing about. And I just listened to him. It's good to hear. But I had reached out to him in early September, asking him about, I think, I'm like, why you don't accept PayPal? Like, I got to close on this house, and I don't want to I'm not trying to spend no money out my bank account. Like, and he's like, I just took the PayPal off of there. I'm going to put it back. And that was the last time we spoke. And most times it was me calling, riffing about something. Like, I'm the big little sister or the little big sister. So that's what I would do with them. Like, hold on, y'all had a podcast and y'all didn't invite me. Like, why can't I be there today? And part of it was because they said I'm reckless. I'm really not. I'm one of the sweetest people ever. And don't mind Dre. I think he has a bobblehead today. But I'm certainly gonna miss him. I'm so happy that he was somebody who would send voice notes, because I do have those to go back and listen to. If I wasn't on my phone, I'd play a few where he's like just yelling and cursing me out. They were nice. They weren't.
No, we're good.
Yeah. but it would make y'all cry.
Thank you very much.
But we love you, Shock. And definitely walk and talk to you as if you still here sometimes, and you'll forever be in our hearts.
Thank you. Appreciate you. And those who that just came in, welcome to Bible Cipher. Appreciate all you guys jumping in. Like I said, Bible Cipher was Shocky's baby, and put me along with Gray and our new member Colleen. I sent her a voice note to confirm, let her know that Shock wanted her down with the team. So
I was not no new member. I was just going to be more of a regular. Y'all was going to deal with me. So don't make it seem like I was new. Don't, because I curse him out even now still. Okay.
You're day one, Colleen. I don't know what he's talking about. You're day one.
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly.
You're day one.
Like
Straight from Queens. I don't even know why you.
Why you gonna do that right now? Right now, you want to do that?
It's only right though, right?
You know what? You're right. Right.
It wouldn't be Bible Cipher if we ain't have some sort of three-way disagreement. Wait, and Shock would be telling you just cut me off. Yo, all right, watch what I do to the video.
That's a fact. So thank you for those words, Colleen. We're gonna shoot to Keith. What up, bro? See you on here.
Get the fresh goatee.
Keith, talk to me.
You're still on mute, bro. It's okay. I'm talking about the goatee the whole time.
I'm muted. Shut up, Dre.
What's going on, brother?
But I'm in late, so what's the format? What we doing?
Like how we about your brother, man.
Memory of Shock, you know what I'm saying? Just
how'd you meet him?
I met Shock. Listen, I met Shock December 19th, 2015. That's the exact date. I met Dre the same day.
That was AC?
Huh?
That was AC?
No, it was in Brooklyn.
Oh, at the party.
At the little spot. And I was going to game the next day, and it wasn't even a good event after that. But
that's full.
I met Shock out in Brooklyn in like 2015. And with Dre, and we just hit it off right then. And every time I come up to New York, Shock would make sure he came out. And we just started kicking it. Every time I came to New York, kicking it. And then our first trip was Carabana down in 2017. And
didn't let me go to.
How'd it go?
He let me go to that joint. And then from there, after Carabana, it was just like, shoot, we just clicked up. That's when I met S and Carabana. And then I just started traveling with Shock, man. I think we went to DR twice, Vegas.
Kid, you gotta relax. You gotta relax with these names, bro.
We didn't what are you talking about?
I got spouses on here?
No, we didn't. Nobody went there. You know what?
No, but they don't want people to know that they be outside.
Yes, cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off right now. Cut them off right now. You gotta go. You gotta go. Let them out.
We went to the library and then
nope.
Church.
I wasn't here. I left. I'm not here now. Bye.
Really nice environment and. Nah, but I just traveled with Shock, man, and what I remember is Shock was a clown, and me and Shock, we would go at it, man. Like we would go. He made me get my meme game up, my gift game up. You know, in the chat, you couldn't say the wrong thing. You say one thing, and he had a whole movie made for you. You know what I mean? So I just remember the good times with him, man. I remember when the first time I saw him with the Mentally Rich T-shirt on. I think it was this January when I came up, and I was like, yo, I need that shirt. And he was like, yo, let me hit the website. I'm gonna get you. I remember telling him in the club, I was drunk, take that shit off. I want that shirt right now. You know what I mean? And he roasted me that night, but we just had so many good memories, man. You know? And I remember the last time I saw him was Dre's barbecue.
It wasn't my barbecue.
Nah, the night before.
It wasn't my barbecue.
It was the night before.
Oh, okay.
It was your barbecue. I'm telling it all. I live in North Carolina.
No barbecue.
Dre's barbecue.
No, it's S barbecue.
It was S barbecue at my house. It was my barbecue.
No, he actually picked me up for your party. Was that S's party too?
Also S's party. It wasn't my party.
Oh, yo, that's so wild.
Yeah, but they don't want you to tell them about the party.
There was no party. There was no party.
I feel like I'm testifying. Like somebody should have briefed me.
I mean, you should have You should have got on early. I don't tell you right now, sir. Stop talking.
You could have texted me and told me what not to say, but
you know what? Just hang up right now.
So it was at Dre's house, and it was wild. I mean, Shock got my back. I don't got nothing to lose. It was Dre's house, and it was wild. And actually, he came and he picked me up from Justin's house, and I don't know how to work Justin's buzzer, so when he said I'm downstairs, I had to come downstairs, and that was probably the first time I saw him since January, and I damn near walked by him. You know, I didn't recognize him. I was like, damn, bro, you got real skinny. And he told me he had been working out. He changed his diet. He had got sick. And I took his word for what it was. You know, his voice didn't sound different, so I thought it was all good. And we went up in Justin's house, and I was drinking. He was like, nah, I'm not really going to drink. I'm driving. And we hung out, you know, and I got pretty intoxicated and inebriated that evening. And he made sure he took me all the way home. I don't know if he walked me upstairs. He might have. I don't remember, but like, Shock always had my back, you know. On our trips in DR, I remember I was in the ATM,
bro, why
money, and this guy walks in, and Shock just went straight Brooklyn on him. Yo, son, what the fuck is you doing? Why you in here? And it was like, Shock, chill out. He got a shotgun. And Shock is just, I don't give a fuck. Tell him get the fuck up out of here. And he's like, Shock, no, but like, he got a shotgun, Shocky. Like, I'm only taking out $20. Like, it's okay, you know. But he just always had our back, man.
I mean,
always
part of that story you're leaving out is that the dude worked there.
Was that?
The part you're leaving out is that he actually worked there, that guy.
Yeah, he was security. Like, it wasn't a rent. He had a uniform.
Yeah,
but
yeah, he had a uniform on. He was working there.
He ain't giving a shit. He was like, get your money. I was like, nah, you know what? I don't even want $20, Shock. Like, I just want to go home. But, you know, he always just looked out, man. He always made us laugh. And I could call him for anything. He made movies for me. You know what I mean? Made movies like, look, I took my kids to Disney. I need you to make a movie. You know what I mean? He's like, man, that shit gonna take me like 4 days. And I was like, so don't go to work for 4 days. I need a movie for my kids, man. Like, you know what I mean? And he's like, all right, I got you. You know, and he drop it right in the WhatsApp. You know, I forgot about it. He just dropped it like, yo, here you go. You know what I mean? So I could count him for anything. Like, so how I set up this Fire Stick. Yo, Shock, I found the iPad. How I unlock it? You know, and he had it all. He had all the answers, man. Like, damn. Just my dude, man.
Definitely God sent.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you, Keith.
Appreciate those words. We're gonna shoot to Zam. What up, Zam? How you? Seeing the cut.
Hey, hi everyone.
Hey.
Ooh, I found out late. It was when I was looking at S's story and I saw an image and I messaged S. I'm like, you gotta be joking, right? Because I don't know, for some reason, Shock, I always thought, like, you know, we talked about his business plan. I just thought like so much things gonna happen for him, and for a life to be taken so short with so much promise, it was a shock to the system. Truly shock to the system. And with everything that's happened in 2020, is just, that's the last thing that I would ever thought. I met Shock and S, what is it, S, 10+ years ago?
Yep. Mad years. That's all I'm gonna say. Mad years.
Yeah, so long. I think it's like maybe like, I don't know, it's more than 12, I think. In Caribana, in Toronto. I'm from Toronto. When I met them, me and my girls were coming out of club, and I just see this guy bend over against the wall throwing up, and and then I don't know, Shock said some jokes and got everybody cracking up, even though he's the one that's throwing up, and like we just all clicked, and he got me to meet some of his boys, and it was just family ever since, really. So it's hard to talk about someone that you thought will be around forever. Really hard.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. I see Onika's in the chat too. I know she want to talk. Feel like talking?
What up, O? You're on mute still, O. Come on. You gotta unmute yourself first. You gotta say no. There you go.
No, thank you, S. I'm just here to support.
Well, appreciate you for coming on. Damn. Drake,
There's a Shakia.
S, you gotta talk,
nah,
bro.
that's Shock sister. She just want to take.
Oh.
No, S,
Oh,
you
hi,
gotta
Shakia.
What you said, Dre?
I said you gotta talk, bro. You ain't say nothing yet, man. We need some words from you. You know them the longest.
No, I can't right now, bro.
We need something, man. We need something.
I can't.
We gotta put it in a time capsule. We need it forever. This is recording right now. We need something. Give me a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I did this for y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm being real. Like, I did this for y'all. I really don't feel like doing this because I'm still dealing with it. Like Dre say, actually me, I think we met him at the same time. Like since 19, I think it was 19 we met Shock. So up to 19 until now, like I was with him. Never left his side, point blank. He was always there. You know what I'm saying? When I was going through my time, he was right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard when you talk to somebody damn near every day, with them every weekend, as you can see, Dre. Like, if you see Shock, 9 out of 10, you see me right behind him.
That's a fact.
So it's just like even that week lead up to his transition, like I was talking to him, like we had plans, like even for this whole viral cipher, like we had shit we was trying to do, what we had plans and everything. Besides the business with the shirts and everything, so it's like a major part of me is gone. When he left, half of me left. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even call my best friend. That's like my brother. You know what I'm saying? So, funny thing is I have a brother. Probably none of y'all don't even know. Y'all wouldn't even know. I have a brother. But we don't talk. So, Shock was like a brother to me. I got too many damn stories. I know O got mad stories. So, it's like, I don't even know where to start. All I know is listen to everybody here talk. It's all about loyalty.
Absolutely.
Character. If he felt the way, it is what it is. Like, he didn't rock with you, point blank. He didn't sugarcoat it. He said how he feel. And he's man of his word. But at the same time, he was there for you.
And if you want to fight, you're going to fight. That's what you want.
Don't get it wrong. He not with the emotional shit. That's me. I wear my emotion on my sleeve. Everybody, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But Shock different. Like, Shock, he roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew I was going through my shit. Like, yo, let's go grab a drink, whatever. He like, nah, fuck that bitch, blah, blah, blah. That's just Shock. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? So, it's crazy and it's still hard because, like, right now, either we on the phone talking or today Friday. So I'm gonna Friday. You know what I'm talking about today, Friday. So
there's no conversations on Fridays.
Yeah, no conversation on Friday. Let's do this for a podcast, you know what I mean? But Saturdays, you know what I mean? Be together. You know what I'm saying? So like I've been in my own little bubble. You know what I'm saying? I just need to do this for y'all. Just to let the people know that Viral Cypher's still here. I just need a moment, but at the same time, I needed y'all to say what y'all feel, because I know some of y'all is out of town, out of state, whatever. Y'all wasn't there for the funeral and everything, so give me an opportunity to speak and stuff like that. So it's just I mean, it actually hit me last week when we finally. You know what I'm saying? He was in his crib. We cleaned out his apartment with his family. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to them, it's keeping me cool, but at the same time, it's tough. You know, I know people been reaching out. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. Honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna be ready. Cause I'm pretty sure. I think not half of y'all met. I think besides people out of town, like Colleen, I introduced Colleen to Shock. I think Drake, like, is a connection. It's like Shock was loved by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I could see. Shock was loved by a lot of people.
All over the world.
Shock touched a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He was there for a lot of people. You know, he was a genuine dude. He's one of a kind. Nobody's ever going to fill his shoes. You know, so I don't know. It's just hard for me. I'm trying to keep it together. You know, I'm actually drinking today.
First time, right?
I don't know, bad time, huh?
It's the first time, right?
My first time. I had to do it because, you know, every podcast we drink.
That's
so
right.
It's only right I do it. But I don't know.
Thank you, S. You ain't got to say nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
You said it all right there. And I do want to take this time to say to everybody that's on the podcast, everyone who watches the podcast later on, that we're all connected, right? We're all connected through this one person who may not be here with us, but that doesn't mean that we don't need to have relationships and continue to have this type of friendship and bond for the rest of our lives, because the reason why you're here is the reason why we need to be friends. We found a unique individual who touched us all in different ways, and we don't need to ever lose that connection going forward. So whether it's Instagram or WhatsApp or Facebook or the podcast, however it is, we need to stay connected in one way or another forever. And that's just how he was, and that's how we want to continue our friendships. So I thank everybody for coming on. And, you know, I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, so Colleen, say some stuff. I'm trying to get a few people in real quick. Or somebody say something.
Okay. I miss my Uncle Shocky.
That's old son.
Oh.
Who said that?
That's old son. Oh, his godson.
Hey, that's that's it.
My godfather.
Thank you.
Wait, the picture? Let him talk. Oh, let him talk. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd he go?
I missed my Uncle Shocky, and he was my godfather.
That's my son, Cade, and Shocky was his godfather, so he just wanted to say he missed him.
Thank you.
He's looking over you, kid, and trust me, he's watching over you. Oh man, everybody just went quiet, huh?
Yeah, we did. That was very emotional.
That was very touching.
I mean, I'll say something. So I already told you guys how I met him, but with Shock, I had like a genuine friendship with all of y'all. Like, I've never met people that I just immediately we start shitting on each other like the same night, and it's like
we hate you. We hate you, Deja. What are you talking about?
Whatever, Dre. For the sake of this, cool. Like, right after AC, immediately we had a group chat which we were in every day. Hundreds of messages, gifts and memes going back and forth. Then I think my birthday is when I met S.
That was your birthday?
I apologize because I wasn't sober at all. So I didn't really remember meeting you, S, until I found out y'all put me in my bed, made sure I was good, try to clean up the house a little bit. I mean, I'm still mad at y'all because I had to throw them sheets away because y'all just left me dirty, but it's cool.
Wait, what? Wait, what happened?
Don't do that.
That don't sound right. You need to explain that. Just please explain
I
everybody
had
else.
a lingerie party.
Not that part. Why were your sheets dirty? What are you talking about?
Her story is worse than mine.
There's little kids
You're like, it's just tell all the bad parts. We don't know what happened. Cut off.
Shut up. Anyway, like, even in Toronto, when I found out you guys are gonna be there,
that's right.
And then y'all helped make my friend's birthday special. Like,
yeah, we did that.
Y'all are really cool, and I'm gonna always love y'all for that. Even coming out with me in December just to celebrate me leaving my old job. It wasn't the best time because of whatever, the place lied to me. Nobody knew it was karaoke night. They was sitting there singing all types of depressing songs, but y'all still made it fun. Like I really love the bond that I have with y'all. I miss y'all so much. It's not even funny when y'all told me. I was in a shock. Like I didn't do no work that day. I was like, I'm dead.
Yeah, you gotta mute your phone, honey.
Oh, okay. I really do. I just want to say thank you for welcoming me, and like, I really do think of y'all as like my brothers. And even though Shock's not here, I will still rock with y'all hard.
Thank
you. Know,
you're welcome.
Jay, you know I don't really like you like that.
I don't like you either, so it don't matter. It's fine.
Fine.
I don't know. Who cares?
Whatever. I'm here for S and Keith. You know everybody else.
You still homeless? Whatever.
In my home?
Yeah, whatever. You homeless. It's a box.
Anyway.
We got a little Justo in here. What up, brother?
Hey man, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
That's our cameraman. That's behind the scenes. So
hey, Justin.
How y'all doing?
Go ahead, Justin. Speak, brother.
Oh shit. I didn't expect to speak so fast. I was listening just now. I literally just got in the house type shit. Like I just took off my hoodie and shit. Just sat down and tried to finish it. But I don't even know what to say, son. Met Shock when I was like 14, you feel me? Took me under his wing, little kid. I owned the world type shit. He probably saw I was doing the dumb shit. You know, the path that a lot of young kids is on now type shit. Like he probably saw that for me and a lot of my other people, whatever. And he scooped me up and showed me a better path. And I ain't looked back since, really, to be honest. He's a mentor to me, for me, big brother. Schooled me on a lot of shit, taught me a lot of shit. Roasted me on a lot of fucking shit. Like, boy, goddamn.
That's the norm, Jess. You know that. You already know that. That's all. No,
if you fucked up, he was gonna let you know. You feel me?
Yeah, if he ain't love you, he ain't gonna say nothing though.
If it's not perfect, he ain't gonna fuck with it. So
that's right.
Oh, I don't even know. It's a lot of shit I could say, bro. I could be here all night with this shit.
Just pick one, bro.
Huh?
Pick one.
Like one specific moment?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, one story, bro. One story.
Shit, a story with this nigga is shocking. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. The one that always comes to mind when I think, how old was I? Yo, S, you were definitely there. It's a story I always say, but I don't know if everybody know it. I ain't gonna hold you. I think I was like 16, boy. 16, 17. Niggas got drunk. Got drunk with Shock and S, you feel me? Long time ago. And boy, that was a wild night, boy. Nigga S had to take me home while hugging a fried chicken leg, hanging out the like trying to get air. I learned the hallway how y'all party, son. I learned the hallway.
Good job, S. Way to go.
Hey, yo, who's out here? They probably did way worse. Nah, I don't even think I was 17. I think I was probably like 17, 18.
Well, you were like 12. You were 12 in the story? Oh, great.
Compared to them, yeah, 12. Boy, what else, son? All the time niggas went to the crib, played games and shit. Anytime he had some new shit, always put me on to some shit. I don't know. I can't really pick one specific story, boy.
It's all love, bro. It's all love. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I just got a message from Dwayne, Shock brother. I mean, he's on here, and his sister. He just said to piggyback on what Dre said, make sure everybody check on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Forget about the coronavirus and everything. Just make sure everybody's good.
Yeah, facts.
Phone calls is good, but sometimes you might have to do a physical check. Just pop up on them. And just make sure everybody good. I mean, it's
who's all in there?
A lot of people.
It's always you that do dumb shit.
Always mad people. God damn. That was the word to say.
Shut up, Jess. Shut up.
Okay, so wait. Just so everybody knows, because Justin's never on the video. If y'all watch any of the Viral Cypher podcasts and we're ever talking to the cameraman, Justo is the cameraman.
Yeah,
that's who we're talking to.
Y'all probably don't even.
I've never seen his face, but that's who he is. So we're always talking trash to him. That's who he is right there. Look, little BJ.
Y'all
Stop
are
it.
so mean to him.
No,
Stop
no,
it.
no, we're not. No, we're not, Zam. No, we're not. No, we're
Stop
not
it.
at all. No, we're not.
They are mean to Justin.
We're
Yeah,
not
they're-
mean to him at all.
yeah.
That's little BJ right there.
That's
But
not.
nah, bro, they're my bro. He told me shit.
We appreciate you, Justo.
Appreciate you too, man.
But no, I really do appreciate everybody for jumping on. The time that you guys took out your day to have this call, it really does mean a lot. S, you want to add anything to the agenda for tonight?
Yeah, like I said, I did this for you guys. You know, sorry about the dog. He feel a certain way, but like I said, this is for you guys. Let y'all guys talk, say how y'all feel. Like I said, whatever comes to y'all just speak on it. You know, and as far as Virus Cypher, we still here. He put a lot on me. He got me studying Adobe. Thanks, Shock. Just give us some time. We coming. I'm gonna make sure everything we discuss is gonna go full throttle. Believe it or not, I'm gonna tell you this. Believe it or not, he's the reason why I got a nonprofit. Believe it or not, like he told me go with it. Like we had to talk. He pushed me towards it. You know, so it's because I have a nonprofit organization. So I wasn't gonna do nothing for the kids, but I know he'd be mad at me. So I'm gonna do a Santa Claus drive-by. I know it sounds crazy, but due to COVID, I'm just going around dropping toys off to kids.
Oh, that sounded crazy at first.
Yeah, so I'm doing. It's not like we usually do. Believe it or not, every Christmas, he's right there with me. Besides Colleen and Dre, whenever he finished doing what he doing. So
is he gonna talk to me? Okay, cool. Thanks.
You know, so I'm gonna do like I'm gonna keep it going on the strength of him. Well, like I said, Virus Cypher, we still here. We coming. The seat is still there. Nobody's taking that seat. He's still the founder. He's still he the guy right there. So
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? This legacy definitely gonna live on.
Forever.
I'm definitely gonna push it. I know O gonna push it. I know Dre gonna push it. I'm pretty sure everybody here gonna push it.
Yeah.
You know, we gonna represent for Shop. You know what I'm saying? I definitely shout out to his brother, Dwayne. He's here listening. His sister, Shakia.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having an amazing brother. I know you guys don't want to say nothing, but like I said, we appreciate you guys. The whole family, basically, not just you guys, the whole family. So thank you. If y'all had a drink, I'll tell everybody to take a shot, but I'm gonna do it for y'all.
Cheers.
Not wine, Dre, but
don't be a hater. I'm bougie. It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith.
Right, so I'll be a pushy.
I don't know. I don't know this. Like, this is tough on me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Colleen, somebody take the floor. I can't.
Can I say, you keep saying that you did this for all of us. But I want you to recognize that this is for you too.
Thank you.
You may not realize it, but this is us keeping his spirit alive and keeping his spirit with all of us, which includes you. And it's okay to not be okay right now. If I wake up and I see that you post something crazy, I'm responding. I don't care if it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning and I'm just turning over to see if my alarm has gone off. I'm going to check on you and say, are you okay? It's something that we can all do for one another. Grieving is not something that you can put a time stamp on to say when it's going to end and when each of us will feel better about it. But what I would say is that we do have to find those memories and be happy that we do have and all of us have so many different memories with him. Because he was just that guy, and that should comfort you some. I'm not going to say enough, but that should comfort you enough to know that although he's not here in the physical, his spirit is wrapping around all of us, and it's keeping us all connected. whether we speak, whether we, you just check into Viral Cipher podcast or Viral Cipher Instagram page, or buying a t-shirt, ordering a t-shirt or whatever, it's still keeping all of us connected. So, if we see that loyalty over everything on your t-shirt, or your Mentally Rich hat, or Super Mom t-shirt, we know that you're a part of the family. So thank you all. And I pray for everybody's continued strength.
Yes.
Thank you, Colleen. And I wanna add a little piece to what you just
shut up before you sit
down. Thank you. Guys, good.
Shout out to Elite Clothing. That's our sponsor.
Yeah.
If y'all, I know you don't want me. You don't want nobody knows it's a shit, but
it's
that's
too late now. Let it out.
Like he like Bruce Wayne. He like Batman. Got a whole bunch. You don't want nobody know the master plan.
He does.
He like Batman, bro. I swear.
Y'all fuck with him. Like I say, y'all fuck with him. Support. The money going towards his family. You know what I'm saying? So
to the fam.
That's what it is.